So here we have the beautiful combo lantana right here, right? I love these plants. They do well in the Florida hot sun. They do well in dry. They will wither once they become real dry, but you give them a punch of water and they do amazing. This particular plant was rescued, right? It was on the discount rack. And as you can see, this regular at $22.98, but I got this at Lowe's, and if you see these marks on the barcode, you know that they're slashed. This one was slashed 75%, but it did not look like this. So the first thing I did when I brought it home is soak it into water. When I soaked this plant in the water, it came back alive. A lot of plants you can actually get that are in distress at the nurseries or at your big box stores, but they are the strongest because if they can survive that treatment, you bring them home and you take care of them, they do phenomenal. So that's something to consider. So let's go ahead and divide this plant up and let's get the most bang for its buck. All right, let's get ready to divide it up. So we got the lantana here, and one of the things we're gonna do, I'm gonna take this off. Take the plant, gonna take it out of the container. Look at the root ball. We're gonna take I'm gonna use my knife, please be careful. But this is what I wanna show you. We're gonna take this right here, right? And we're gonna gently take it through and slice it through. So here, if you notice here, these are individual plants to me. When I look at this bunch, you see this as one bunch, right? But if you look a little bit deeper, let's go in here. You'll see that's one plant right here. Look right here. That's another plant right here to me. That's another plant right there. Right here. Looks like another plant as well, okay? So that's how I'm going to treat it as such. But if you really get a little bit deeper, you can see that's another plant, and that's another plant right there. So we can even scale it down even more, but I want some bunches, you know, I want to see some girth. So we're going to dive in here. Now, I'm going to show you how I'm going to divide it up. It's a couple of ways. Either I can utilize a knife and slice straight down through there, or I can just simply pull it apart. Here, I'm going to do two methods to kind of show you. First, we're going to pull it apart. All right, you see that's pulled apart? This is an individual plant right here, y'all. So even though you bought one, look at that healthy plant right there. We can sit that bad boy right on there. Look at that. Don't that look good? Don't that look good, y'all? It could be sitting in here by itself, right? But we're gonna make it, you know, we have two pots and one plant, one potted plant. We're gonna actually have two potted plants. If we want to, we can have three or even more than that. Now, let me show you about cutting it up. Same thing, and you just pull it apart. It's just that easy, y'all. Just that easy. And we can place that right on in there. Then we're left with this one right here. This will definitely be utilizing here once I put in some soil. So look at that. You got three full-size plants, right? for the price of one. Three whole plants, y'all. Three whole plants. One. Next time we're gonna take a look at this particular plant. It is a, they don't have a name of it. Let's call it a purple, let's see. This is one of the purple tropicals. I'm not sure the name of it, but I love it. I know it's not cold hardy at all. A lot of times it'll die back, but then what I do is I just make sure I mulch it up real good, and it'll come back year after year in my zone 8B. So a lot of times it won't withstand the cold, but depends on where you plant it at. It can withstand it as well. Same concept, not really hard, but watch this. That's all it takes. Now I give it some of my juju water, some of that water. It rains in Florida a lot. I let it sit outside, water it in real good. Matter of fact, it's finna rain now. We good to go. So consider propagation. Propagate, propagate, propagate. Break them off, break them off, break them off. Come on, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, you can do this. You can do this. Why pay a lot of money for a lot of plants? Go ahead, be patient. And this is gonna fill in. By this summer, it'll be rolling over, and this will be standing tall. You could do it for a little bit of less money than you would have to spend if you had to go ahead and do it. Patience is the key. Y'all be blessed, be well, and don't forget to keep on growing. Grow. Better get out of this rain, y'all.